Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we'll get a look at the second-year man, Sam Darnold, and the New York Jets as they take on a man back for a 16th NFL season, Eli Manning, and the New York Football Giants. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, is Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with their rivals and co-tenants here in the building, the New York Jets. Charles Davis alongside me, and I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, folks, the wait is over. Yes, it's just the preseason, but football is back in your living room.
And I'm excited. I know you are as well. The summer heat feels good on these old bones, especially because we're not putting on pads. We don't have to be out there in that heat running into other people. But I'm glad these guys are. Football is back.
No score just yet in this first quarter of action, but we have the offense in the red zone as they've got it here 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, 8, read. Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley. Pro Bowler C.J. Mosley, the Ravens' leading tackler last year, up to make the stop.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On second down, here's Barkley. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation?
Jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Hey, zoom.
From the gun on 3rd down, Manning. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked there by Avery Williamson. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation? 3rd and long, it's Darnold. Caught here by Bell. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 4th. All right, let's get you to the action here as we pick things up early in the first quarter.
Go now. 10-2 stop. Watch QB drop. Watch QB.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Manning. And Latimer's got it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back.
You better be afraid of me. Get it.
Faking the give to Barkley. Now Manning. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 5, and it's a second down.
70.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Penny. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. On play action. Now Manning. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 25 yards that time. A lot of eyes on Golden Tate this year to see if he can take over some of the production that OBJ had before he got shipped to Cleveland. You know, Beckham had 1,000-yard seasons 4 of his 5 years in New York. Golden Tate struggled at the end of last year in Philadelphia, but he had a really good run in Detroit, including 3,000-yard seasons in the middle of this decade. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now Barkley stripped of the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Now Jones, flushed out right. He'll get that complete to Simonson, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy.
Come on, set, 8, read. Check tight, check tight, check tight.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Here's Gorman. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. Jones now going to throw on 3rd and goal. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
And the kick by Rosas is good. And they take the lead here. A long field ahead of this offense. They'll have to be efficient here with their time late in the second quarter. They'll begin with a run by Gallman. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Wayne Gallman is running back, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Hey, Delta. You don't want none? Say, hey, lock it. Ready?
To throw from his end zone, Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they... Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Throwing on third down, Simeon. He's got it complete to Thompson. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the... We've got an offense on the move, a red zone alert as we take you back into it with a 1st and 10 down at about the 12-yard line.
There, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Hey, switch gears.
Let's go.
Gallman will run it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Off play action. Jones. He'll buy some time, and he will score. Touchdown, Giants. So this offense, they've made their way into the red zone now. They've got it a couple yards inside the 20 at the 18, 1st and 10. This is Gallman. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Well, no doubt here in the 4th quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. On the move to his left. And he's got it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking on play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
Second, third levels, you can see them trying to recover. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A 3-yard touchdown run. It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. Now Gallman, and an alley to run. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him 7 yards on the play. It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task.
Pilot, 64, weak. Get it.
And this is Shepard on the catch. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can... So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This from 36 yards out. Rosa's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now, fourth quarter action, beginning of the drive. Time to see how this defense does here. On first down, Simeon dumps off to Powell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Simeon going to rush his guys to the line. Looking to throw again on second down. Simeon. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Simeon on first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. And he's going to have the hook up to Burnett.
We got this.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for...
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we'll see third-year man Mitchell Trubisky and the Chicago Bears as they take on a man back for a 16th NFL season, Eli Manning and the New York Football Giants. With that, let's get up to MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. Standing by for the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And thank you, Coach. We are still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. On third down, Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A solid drive here has this offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Leo. 26, check 26. Get it.
A first down carry for Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Buster Screen is able to bring him down.
Alpha.
Throwing on second down. Manning finds his tight end Ingram. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. From the gun on third down. Manning. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Time to take you back into the ball game. It's a red zone alert as this defense faces a 1st and 10 in the final minute of the opening quarter. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run on second down with Cohen. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel.
So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Manning going to try and throw on third down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14.
60 Pittsburgh. Check.
Working from the gun, Manning. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. To throw again, Manning. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Manning the throw once more. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. We've got an offense on the move, a red zone alert as we take you back into it with a 1st and 10 down at about the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. He completes it to Tate. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do in that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
To throw again on second down. Manning, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Third down situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into 4th. Throwing Jones, and that will be incomplete.
Here we go. 10 Lobos. Check Mike, and let's get cut. Check go.
Now Jones throwing on 4th down. That one caught by Ellison. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, 1st and goal. And shake their heads.
70, Indy. Double tight, guys, double tight. We got this.
Jones, off play action. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target was Corey Coleman, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth, because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them.
So the situation, it's 3rd down in the 3rd quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. We jump into the action. It's 2nd down and 3, and the ball in the red zone. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. That's complete to Slayton. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll run again here with Gallman. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. That touchdown. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. On 4th down, Daniel. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. Here's Daniel. That's to his running back, complete. Fights through, and now a crease. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. These guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. A good spot to be in for this defense. They'll head back out, protecting a big lead here in this 4th quarter of play. A 1st down throw for Daniel. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A huge play there for Chicago. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Daniel looks to throw. This one caught by Ridley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run forward Montgomery. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Daniel got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Mike Davis. Start of the drive here, 4th quarter, and this defense looking for a stop.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off.
On 1st down, Daniel able to find Shaheen here. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing again is Daniel. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defense